Tesla is already making cars at Fremont factory. Tesla is not waiting until Monday, but the car lot in Fremont factory is already full of newly made cars. Welcome back, dear friends. This is Armen Harayan from TalkNews.com. I think with the breaking news that we thought Tesla will start the production on Monday at Fremont factory, but the car lot is full of newly made cars. You know, on Wednesday, Fremont police made an announced inspection at Tesla's Fremont factory, meaning they told Tesla hours ago before they went for the inspection. That day we had a video that we showed last week, early this week, that the new car parking lot at the Fremont factory was empty. So Alameda County would give then green light to start production on Monday, this coming Monday. That was the plan. But guess what? Our friend Tim from Make World Better, a YouTube channel, went to the Fremont factory and made this video that you're seeing on your screen. And the Tesla is making cars at Fremont again. I suspect after the inspection, this could have been as early as Thursday. Tesla have been making cars, or maybe yesterday, because you see Tesla's parking lot is full of many new Tesla cars. Anyway. Today, Saturday, our friend Tim went again to the Fremont factory and saw a couple of hundreds of new Tesla models, new Tesla cars, including Model 3, Model Y, Model X, and in the new car lot. From their wheel options, Tim says that Model Y are just the long-range ones, and they're not yet making the performance model. In fact, one of our friends, maybe you're listening here, my friend also sent me a tip on Twitter that the expected time frame for Model Y is from 8 to 12 weeks if you order your Model Y today, or maybe if you have ordered before. So that's the news, friends. Tesla may be the first automaker in the United States resuming production, because most of the other automakers are resuming production Monday. I may be wrong on this, but that's what was my understanding. So in case it's different, please let me know in the comments and correct me. I would really appreciate that, because this channel always wants to bring corrected and tested and tried information. So last week, California governor, actually before I say this, let me pull back and say that I think Tesla kind of winning against the Alameda County may shape Elon Musk's legacy in one more important way. But last week, California Governor Gavin Newsom announced that some manufacturing in the state would be allowed to resume on May 8th. But if the state and the county disagree, the more restrictive order is the one that matters. And although some counties may go slower than the state in reopening business, no one may go faster, according to Sonia Angel, the head of the state's Department of Public Health, of the California's Department of Public Health. The immediate action began with tweets. Tesla CEO Elon Musk rallied against the Alameda County order to continue sheltering in place and threatened to leave California. He also, and I think that's already in action, he also filed suit against Alameda County. Tesla began making cars again at its Fremont, California factory last weekend. The Verge O'Kane reported workers who had been placed on furlough were called back. On Monday, Elon Musk tweeted confirmation on that reporting and said, "If anyone is arrested, I ask that it only be me." Shortly after that, Nevada Gigafactory workers received an email calling them back to work as well, O'Kane reported of The Verge. On Tuesday, U.S. President Donald Trump tweeted his support for Elon Musk. California should let Tesla and Elon Musk open the plant now. It can be done fast and safely. Later that evening, Alameda County announced it had received Tesla's safety plan for Fremont and that Tesla can begin to augment their minimum business operations this week in preparation for possible reopening as soon as next week. On Wednesday, an internal email sent from Tesla said that the company is ramping up its production this week to get to full capacity, Bloomberg News reported. Fremont is located in one of the 6 counties that make up the San Francisco Bay Area, which was the first in the country to issue shelter-in-place orders and close non-essential business, a move that Elon Musk resisted at the time, causing a county health official to remark Musk had created a public health risk. But the Bay Area quick action, along with a little bit of luck, ensured that the cities in it were spared the full horror of the outbreak, at least so far. Though the first community transmission cases were detected here, only about 350 deaths from the virus had been confirmed as one of the beginning of May. University of California, San Francisco epidemiologist George Rutherford estimated that the Bay Area's action had saved more than 1,000 lives. California has been progressive and forward-thinking in how they have handled the virus at the show in their numbers. John Bronstein, who leads the computational epidemiology lab at Boston Children's Hospital, told The Verge. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the county, major outbreaks have occurred at meat packing plants. One report from a Chinese restaurant showed that a single person's breathing infected 10 people from 3 families, 2 of which were sitting at separate tables over the county of the horror and of an hour and a half. Another report of a outbreak in South Korean call center showed that one infected employee in the call center resulted in 94 cases, though how much of that is attributed to touching shares objects and how much was airflow remains unknown. There are still things we do not know about how this virus spread, but we do have some clues from these reports. Closed environments where people spend a lot of time apparently in proximity seems to be at risk, but I don't know. But let's get back to Tesla. Now, we know that all of the experts The Verge spoke agreed that there are ways to make workplaces like Tesla safer. One is to group workers in cohorts. So if one person in the group gets sick, the number of people who are exposed is smaller. Screening people for a virus on a daily or weekly basis will also make it less likely a disastrous outbreak will occur, particularly if it's paired with contact tracing. Personal protective equipment such as masks and gloves may make workers safe too. Managing the facility, spacing people out, increasing ventilations and disinfecting surfaces may frequently will also lower risk of the workplace. A return to work playbook from Tesla incorporates these ideas, which the companies say were inspired by measures implemented at the Giga Shanghai, at the Chinese Gigafactory of Tesla. And I have a detailed report of the return to work playbook of Tesla. You can check in our website, in our YouTube channel. Measures include increased cleaning, providing hand sanitizer, enforcing social distancing, temperature checks at the entry of the factory, adjusting work shifts, reducing the number of people allowed on company shuttles, and providing personal protective equipment. One of the assembly lines is famously a tent in a parking lot, which may also provide better ventilation than indoor lines. Production lines are moving more slowly than usual, according to the internal Tesla correspondence seen by CNBC. 3 Fremont employees told the outlet that the temperatures were taken at the factory entrance, dispensers for hand sanitizer had been placed, and they had been given surgical masks. Scheduled break times were meant to reduce contact at bathrooms and dining areas. Still, several employees feel they are being pressured to return to work, NBC News reported. One worker said that her supervisor told her that if she didn't return to work as directed, she was in danger of being fired. Internal Tesla emails viewed by NBC said the employees who didn't return to work would no longer receive unemployment insurance and would have to take unpaid leave. A worker told NBC that staying away from people in the plant was difficult. It's hard to stay 6 feet from people, the anonymous employee told the outlet. It's a production line. There is a lot of people. Another worker told the New York Times that the production line hadn't changed much, making it difficult to avoid other workers. I don't know, friends. This is what the media is writing. I am in favor of getting back to work, opening up the country, and just continuing our lives the way it was. On one level, the careful is bewildering. Musk has spent years presenting himself as enthusiastic acolyte of science. What's more, in an interview with the New York Times on May 9th, an Alameda County official said that the county and Tesla had been close to an agreement to reopen the plant on May 18. So we were waiting for May 18 to open. But now we see that the Tesla is already starting production. The cars you can see in the parking lot in this video. Let me know what you think about this, friends. Let me know if actually what you think about this, if this is a good move. And I believe personally that Tesla has been augmenting the production as it was in the deal, as it was in the agreement between Tesla and Alameda County, and as a result the augmentation of the basic production reached to the level of producing cars and selling them. And it's not maybe the entire production process of Tesla, but building cars maybe one of them. Well, I thank our friends and all of you who have sent me tips. I appreciate that very much. This is Armen Harayan from TalkNews.com. Let's continue the discussion in the comment section below, friends. And I would appreciate if you would share this news with this report with in your social media channels with friends. That helps us to grow. And please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and if you would like, please also send us an applause. We would greatly appreciate that, as it helps us to keep the independence of our channel and keep these reports coming daily. Have a wonderful weekend. This is Saturday in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I'll see you in our next report. I will probably file another 1 or 2 reports later today, and we'll take a day off tomorrow. God bless you, everyone. Have a blessed weekend. See you soon.